The benefits that modern last-mile delivery software brings to logistics and delivery companies across all critical business areas are immense, whether directly or indirectly. Therefore, be meticulous in making the correct selection. You will stand to gain a lot from the right decision, and will likely pay a hefty price for the wrong one. Figure out whether the software fits the requirements of your company and ecosystem as a whole. Can your operational requirements and processes be covered by the software? Will it improve planning and efficiency? Will it drive down costs via improved processes, transparency, and data analysis? How configurable is it? How much customization will be required? Since logistics, supply chain, vendor management, warehousing, and delivery are so intrinsically linked to a business, installing dispatch software not only improves the logistics function but also impacts all other areas of your business operation. Areas of customer service, transportation costs, operational efficiency, and cost mitigation are just some critical functions that will feel a surge in improvement. Therefore, a good place to start would be to check for expertise and client references from your industry. Any system that you invest in must be nimble and flexible, i.e., it must be able to adapt to your changing requirements. Such changes include business growth and increasing scale, growing complexities in managing a growing list of vendors and ecosystem stakeholders that you will be increasingly dealing with. Other requirements of flexibility can also include managing orders that have significant peaks and valleys of order volume during the year. Often, asking such questions about scale and flexibility will reveal issues that will affect you either sooner or later, but you may not have been aware of it. For example, what about adding to the scope of the software functionality as your business grows and you deal with more customers and suppliers? What degree of customization can the software vendor provide? Does it need a minimum level of volume to provide this? Will it take the pressure of rapid growth? How amenable is it to incorporate changes that need to be made based on user feedback? It is unlikely that a business will not change or evolve with time. These changes come about due to both internal as well as external factors. Unless your software is adaptable to such changes, you will find it difficult to manage your logistics efficiently and profitably. While its premier function is to optimize your logistics and deliveries, the trick is to figure out whether it is just a narrow plug-and-play type of software or can it handle the more complex requirements such as strategic inventory planning, easily adding fleet vehicles, and drivers of various types, e.g. full-time, part-time, those leased, those hired via third-party vendors, maintain details such as fuel and safety metrics, hours worked in regular and overtime, etc. Be clear about what features are included in the standard package and which come at an extra cost. Whether you are a new company like an ecom startup that is just starting out, a rapidly growing one, or even someone that is looking to improve upon your existing systems and dispatch software, it is likely that you already have an MIS, or supply chain software, etc., in place. When you discuss the scope of the software, be sure to ask about the integrations. Software that is flexible enough and integrates easily with other systems, software, and platforms is what you are looking for. On your part, you should also communicate clearly about what infrastructure you have, and whether or not the software needs more server capabilities, mobile devices, or laptops that users will access the software on are some tech and system requirements that you must discuss clearly. Without enough resources for implementation, training, or customer support, clients face numerous issues, including the software remaining unused, or your employees not knowing how to best use it. Whatever the reason, it would result in you not getting the value for your purchase. One thorny aspect of software vendors is that they often get acquired by larger firms. Then, the focus of the larger firm need not necessarily be only on last-mile software. That could mean a lag in their investments into the business, or limiting the number of resources that they dedicate to this aspect, etc. You'd do well to ask such questions. Check for how long he has been operational, review his financials, ask for client references, etc. After you have gotten past the sales talk and made a shortlist, be sure to organize a well-planned demo and ask for a suitable trial period so that you can touch parts of the product as required. See how the software adapts to your data, the sources it receives the data from, the integrations it does, etc. This is the precursor to the real thing, so be sure to simulate your real-world scenario carefully. As is evident, the process of selecting last-mile delivery software for your company must be carried out with sufficient research and planning. It is such a beneficial tool that you don't want to cut corners in making the correct selection.